Welcome everyone. In this chapter, we will explore the MICE industry, its definitions, components, historical development, and economic significance. We will also look at how MICE events impact local destinations and then the hospitality sector. So by the end of these chapters, learners will be able to define the term MICE and identify its four main components, which is the meetings, incentive, conferences, and exhibitions. They will explain the historical development and economic importance of the MICE industry and identify and describe the characteristic of MICE event and apply them to assess a local event or destinations. So what is MICE? The MICE industry, short for meetings, incentive, conferences, and exhibitions or events, is a vital segment of the global tourism and hospitality sector. It focuses on organizing structured gathering for business, professional development, and networking purposes. MICE events not only facilitate knowledge sharing, collaboration, and employee motivation, but also contribute significantly to local economies by promoting tourism, hospitality, and related services. In today's interconnected world, MICE has evolved beyond traditional conferences and meetings, embracing technology driven solutions such as virtual and hybrid events. So, understanding the fundamental of MICE is essential for hospitality and tourism professionals as it equips them with the knowledge and skills to plan, manage, and execute successful events that leave a lasting impact on participants and destinations alike. Now, let's proceed to what is MICE. MICE stands for Meetings, Incentive, Conferences, and Exhibitions Events. It is a specialized sector of the tourism and hospitality industry that focuses on professional, purpose-driven business gatherings and involves travels, accommodations, and networking activities. So, meetings, it is a gathering with specific business objective that organized by business, government, or academic institutions. We have here examples. The corporate meetings, it is a department or meets or a team discussing company strategies. Board meetings, it is the top executive making high-level decisions. In planning sessions, it is the brainstorming or project development meetings. In annual reviews, this is the year-end assessment and goal setting. Now, for the incentive, it is a motivational travel program designed for employees or business partners, and it aims to reward outstanding performance or loyalty. It often combines business goals with leisures and recreations. So we have here leisure elements like tours, like sightseeing or cultural experiences, entertainment like shows, concert, or local events, luxury accommodations, high-end hotels, or resort. Then, team building activities. It is workshop, games, or group challenges to enhance collaborations. In conferences, it is large formal gatherings hosted by professional organizations, associations, or institutions. It serves as a platform for knowledge exchange, learning, and networking. So we have typical elements. First is the keynote speeches. It is the presentations by expert speakers, breakout sessions. It is a smaller group discussions on a specific topics. The panel discussions, it is the expert debate or answer questions on relevant issues. In workshop, it is the hands-on sessions to develop skills or knowledge. And exhibitions, it is organized presentations or display products, services, or ideas can target business to business or B2B or business to consumers or B2C audiences. We have common types or first the opportunities. When we say branding, increase brand awareness and visibility. Sales, direct promote or directly promote and sell product or services. Market expansion, reach new clients or markets. Then networking, build connection with potential partners, suppliers, or customers. So what is the differences between MICE and leisure tourism? For the purpose, MICE, the main goal is business or professional related such as meeting, conferences, or incentive trips. And leisure tourism, the main goal is recreation, relaxation, or personal enjoyment like vacations or sightseeing. So as you can see, there are purpose, planning, audiences, and spending. So, SMICE is a business-driven, structured, and professionally focused, while leisure tourism is recreation-driven, flexible, and personally focused. Both involve travel, but their purpose, planning, and audience and spending pattern are different. For the industry involved in MICE, first is the travel and tourism. It provides destination, tours, and attraction for events and incentive program. Example, local bird or local tourism birds promoting a city as a conference destination. In hospitality, it offers accommodation, catering, and event spaces. Next, in event management, they can plan, organize, and execute MICE events. Next is technology. It supports virtual or hybrid events, online registrations, apps, and audiovisual equipment. In communication and media, it promotes events and manage public relations, marketing, and coverage. For example, press release, social media campaigns, or live event streaming. Then, for the transportation to ensure smooth travel participants, and including the local transfers and international flights. Next, for the service supporting MICE, we have here venues and accommodations. It provides spaces for meeting, conferences, and exhibitions and lodging for participants. For the catering and services, they offer meals, snacks, and beverages for attendees during events. Next is transportation to ensure again the participation or the participants they can travel to and from venues smoothly. Technology support, it provides audiovisual equipment, virtual event platforms like Zoom, and technical assistance. For the suppliers network, it can be includes decorators, florists, exhibitors, and equipment providers that enhance events. Then for the logistic provider, they can manage coordination, scheduling, and material handling for events. For the historical evolutions, the ancient foundations, the concept of MICE, meeting, incentive, conferences, and exhibitions or events, has its roots in ancient civilizations where people organized gathering for business, like governance, trades, and educations. So let's proceed to the historical evolutions, the ancient foundation. So the root of the maize industry can be traced back on ancient civilizations, where people organized gatherings with specific purposes such as business, governance, trades, and education. So these early events laid the groundwork for modern meetings, conferences, and exhibitions. Let's proceed to the ancient Rome's. So forums were central public spaces used for political, commercial, and social interaction. So citizens, merchants, and officials, they gathered to discuss the law, trade, and civic matters, and often with structured schedules and agenda. So these forums exemplify early forms of formal meetings and professional networking. Now, let's proceed to the ancient Greece. The agora, this is a public market and meeting place that serve as hub for discussion, debate, and civic engagements. So the philosophers, merchants, and citizens participated in gatherings that promoted knowledge sharing and collaborations. So this environment encouraged the development of organized discussions, a precursor to modern conferences. In the medieval trade first, during the Middle Ages, Regional and international trade fairs become prominent in Europe and Asia. So merchants gathered to showcase goods, exchange products, and establish business network. So these fairs often included entertainment, social gatherings, and temporary marketplace resembling today's exhibitions and trade shows. So they help create early system of event logistic, scheduling, and attendee management, like the foundational elements of the MICE industry. So the ancient civilization recognized the importance of bringing people together for a purposeful interactions. So the combination of a structured agendas, networking opportunities, and knowledge exchange in these in these early gatherings mirrors modern MICE events. So understanding this ancient foundation, it helps us appreciate how the concept of organized business and professional gatherings has evolved over the centuries.